Nice.
Can you see?
Yeah, I can see.
Looks decent, right?
Actually, let me mute myself in the options. Yeah, it's looking better.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
Jacobs dumped the book he was reading in a hurry when we walked up. Curious what he didn't want us to see.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
It still doesn't look bad for a 7-year-old game.
Yeah, it's like the character models and everything else. What the heck? Where's that? Hold on.
Advice?
I think we've wrung this place dry. Let's find a game well.
It's a stolen car, not the Lindbergh baby. What more do you need to know?
Yeah, it looks decent for an old game. The buildings and the environments don't really hold up. The textures like are okay, like they aren't bad. But they, when you're driving down the city, it looks like an old game. But when you're looking at facial expressions and like up close, like inside the house, up close features and stuff like that, it looks pretty nice. But when you're looking at whatchamacallit, like environments and walking around, and the buildings don't really look that amazing. They're just okay, and they just didn't do that much of a work with those things. Okay. I'm gonna mark this as my destination. Okay. Okay, how do I trace the address? Do I have a phone? Yep. What is this?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Messages, please.
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help. Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
I say we go to the dealership.
Yeah.
See, look at the buildings and stuff. Like, looks like an ordinary stuff, nothing amazing.
Come on, I got friends who
Like,
work
it's
the exam.
okay.
How about $50 for the exclusives?
Yeah.
Stop! Turn back the other way. This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal. Straight through the next intersection.
How do you like the driving?
It's okay.
Right up ahead.
It's nothing mind-blowing, but it's okay. Reminds you of Mafia, Mafia 1 and Mafia 2. Mostly Mafia 1.
Straight through the next intersection.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
That's not right. One left. Wrong size.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4. No good. We need diplomatic plates.
I still saw the broadcast too.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
I like the overall investigation of the game. It's like very nice. I just what I don't like is that the hints at the top, they just keep coming even though there's no option to turn these hints off.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
can you do something real quick?
Yeah.
Can you, in your party settings, can you do turn off share voice? Because in the broadcast, I'm hearing you twice.
Okay, turn off share voice.
Yeah. So you go to party settings,
Hmm?
go to party screen, and you can change your party settings. And where it says allow your voice to be shared, do not allow.
So what is that gonna do?
So I'm watching your stream, right? So what ends up happening is I'm hearing you in the party, and then like 3 seconds later I'm hearing it in the chat.
But you'd rather hear me in the party only, right?
Yeah, because that
Mhm.
way I don't hear you. Because what it ends up happening to do is like over,
Mhm.
like
Got it. Gives you my audio twice and stuff, right?
yeah.
Is it okay now?
Let me check it out.
Doesn't look like anything.
Hey, what's up?
No, it's still hear you twice. That's weird.
We can still hear MaNthar twice?
Yeah.
I thought it might have been mine because I had my speaker on.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Do you hear him now?
Twice?
Hello? Hello?
I here, yeah, but Saad, you have to do the same thing. What do I have to do? You have to go to party screen. Okay. Party settings. And allow your voice to be shared and turn that to do not allow.
Oh,
Make sure
is he are you casting or?
Yeah, I'm broadcasting.
Yeah, he's broadcasting.
He could just turn it off.
I did.
Seems irrelevant.
Oh, no, but I'm hearing you because yours gets shared in the broadcast too.
But make sure you turn it on later on, though.
Yeah, you can turn it right back on after. Alright. So is it good enough?
I don't know if it's good now.
Doug, are you still playing? I'm just watching him. What's the name of the stream?
The examination room. Just find me on YouTube. You'll see me broadcasting. I send you an invite. MaNthar 85.
You just could do it from here. Just
Yeah.
MaNthar's name.
Yep.
And,
You'll see me broadcasting.
Oh, okay.
Just go to MaNthar 85. Same. Yeah.
You walk in the parking lot.
Yep.
Oh, they have the graphics.
Yeah, they have the graphics. It's not like mind-blowing, but it's definitely better than before. With all the DLC and everything bundled in there, so it's like sort of the definitive version. I don't see any other clues.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Oh crap.
Boys, if you have nothing to do, I have a few cars you could wash. How does 10 cents a car sound?
Okay, now you're a dick. For a second he was okay.
If you boys are going to stand around all day, maybe you could black some tires.
Okay, buddy. Here you go. Let's get this
Packards
going.
are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
I don't like you, buddy. There you go.
I've had just about enough of you, Dewey. What's the angle with Valdez?
The embassy bought the car. When it comes in for service, Valdez picks it up. That's it.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
You know what? You look shady. Bad cop.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Those are Hispanics.
I don't know, man. I should empathize with him for a second.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Oh no. Oh no, he knew it.
Keeping an eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
God damn it. I knew this guy was shady.
It actually looks better on my phone than it does on the stream.
Yeah, with the resolution over there. Hey, where the hell is my car? Is my car over there?
You lost your car. This is what happens when you drive for so long.
There it is. The guy's already in the car. Alright, buddy. Let's go back to the station. Let's go to Delgado's first.
Have you done any of the side missions yet?
Yep. I've done 8 or 9 side missions already.
Oh, shoot! Siren for a reason, you know.
Oh. Aw, man. Don't hurt my case report. Oh. God damn it, it's gonna hurt my well rating. But you can replay the cases to improve your stuff.
You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing 3-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater.
God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talking as a brother. I hope we have more.
Yo, get out of my way.
Turn right when you can.
Me? No, I'm just watching the stream, but you're getting back on. I'm starting to get burnt out from it too.
Do you want me to stop the stream?
No, I'm watching it on my phone. We're literally just jumping into things and doing our own thing, just to finish challenges. Yeah. The lighting effect is a lot better. I'm noticing that right away. It's a lot more. The whole thing's rendering a lot smoother too.
Yeah.
Yep. Like it almost adds to this.
Seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, it's a steady 30 FPS, right? So it's a 30 FPS solid, and resolution is obviously 1080p now. And
like it doesn't have as much detail as like a lot of newer generations.
oh yeah, absolutely. Like look at this stuff here though. You will see a little detail now, but not as much as you can expect.
I don't mind it. You know, it's a 7-year-old game now. You have to remember that too. For a 7-year-old game, it looks amazing. The lack of detail almost adds to its artificial. Okay. Strange effect. It's almost like the comic booky. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, like I find that.
It's perfect for like LA Noire.
Yeah, I feel like the biggest thing that have lack of details are just the buildings and stuff. Like look in the distance. Do you see that? Like that stuff doesn't have that much detail, and like the aliasing, the anti-aliasing isn't the best anti-aliasing. You still see some jaggies here and there, things like that. But aside from that, the character models have been vastly improved, and like the close-up shots have been vastly improved. So you'll spot that during investigations, like it looks pretty cool. But I think this is the definitive edition to play now.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for it.
Like the chat animation, like it definitely holds up even now.
Yeah. Alright, let me go talk to this Gabriel kid. Where is he?
Alright.
Is he there?
What the hell is this guy doing?
Huh? Oh, are you guy?
Phelps, leave him be.
Okay. Is this the house?
It's funny, we're on like a 3-second delay, so I'm like trying to figure out what you're talking about.
3 marked on that door.
That's the only problem with the YouTube stream. Yeah.
Yes.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Would you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
Like the facial stuff holds up, man. I'll give you that.
Yep, definitely. I think a lot of it
Who?
most likely they have to rebuild.
Right. So how's it gonna be when you go into labor?
No, they didn't rebuild it, just clean it up.
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Junk.
He will be a good father.
Hmm.
Already he works hard to provide for us.
There's a VR version for the Oculus.
Here, Anna. Your little one won't be seeing
Really?
Papa for a
Yep.
very long time.
They didn't release it on PS. They didn't release it on PSVR. They only released it on Oculus.
Huh.
Oh shit.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
I love the way he picks up something like he's looking at it like it's some foreign object.
Mhm.
What is this?
Alright, what else does your house have, man? Oh.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Oh.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
What about that document? You don't want to look at that document, sir? No?
Nah, not important.
Suddenly not important?
He's more interested in the toast.
Hmm. I wasn't expecting a huge backyard right here.
This had never happened in LA now.
Suddenly appeared out of nowhere, so I'll go down there in a second. First, I'll take a look in the bedroom.
So let me know when you're done. I'll jump in your game. Who picks up an object like that and just rotates it like that, like, at weird angles?
This is like
Nothing significant.
what was in I don't know if you played you didn't play The Order, right? The Order had the same thing too.
No.
Where he would pick up and just rotate these objects like a silly person.
Help.
Yeah, apparently it's decent.
Yep.
Yeah, it's gotten decent reviews for the Oculus. Not too crazy, but yeah, this game I could, yeah.
It's so mundane, right? Like you wouldn't think it, but it's so right. Like it just like adds a layer of depth to it.
It's a good game for VR. Like I can imagine it being a decent game for VR.
I'm surprised they didn't add a first-person view in this game too.
Yeah, it's not. They have this though. They have this though that Saad will appreciate. Boom. Photo mode.
What?
You can put filters on, like old-timey filters and stuff, and take pictures.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
something that's missing in Red Dead, man. I wish they did it for that.
Really? Red Dead doesn't have a photo mode?
No.
I'm sure they'll add it on another patch. You know they're gonna add that in another patch.
Yeah, but why not have it in the beginning?
I
already
don't
finished
know.
the game.
I don't know, man. This is so stupid. Like that's like a given these days, right? To have a photo mode.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's his chop shop. Oh.
It looks like a shack in the middle of the woods, man.
Oh shoot! Thank God I came here.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Okay. So wheel. What else? Ooh.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Look at this super Harry Potter move that I'm doing with my wand.
I don't think so.
Find the wrench, buddy.
I actually really like this mode.
The one we were playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
one of the reasons I've been able to do like these things.
Same. I'm actually liking the mode in general.
Yeah.
Diplomatic
It's a really
license
good mode.
plates.
The challenges like the last 10 minutes and really fun.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Man, even if it doesn't pertain to the case, if you have 5 different license plates in your backyard, there's something going on. there's no need to be like, oh, this does not pertain to the case.
Actually,
why do you
like, yo, it's hilarious. I have like 4 different license plates in my house, like from different cars that I had or different states I lived in. So it's gonna be really like weird if somebody comes to my house.
Yeah,
I have like
you
one from
involved in
one
some
from
shit.
Maryland, one from Georgia, one from Illinois, and then I have my New York plates.
So there's one setting that you can turn on to be like, hey, when you see these clues, the magnifying glass appears. You can turn it off if you want, and you will only hear like a chime, or your controller will vibrate only. I have all things enabled, vibrate plus chime plus that thing, because it's so easy to miss a clue. Because if 2 things are next to each other, you will not see like, oh, is it like which one are you selecting? So I was like, let me turn the magnifying glass on too, just in case I miss a clue. But they have an easy way to keep that setting enabled, which is like as soon as you find every single clue in an area, the music will fade away. So right now the music is gone, which basically tells me that I've found all the clues. You can turn that setting off, and the music will continue on as if like, it'll just go on. But I think the setting is helpful, like, because you never know if you found all the clues or not. So music's off, found everything, just go in and chat, saves you time. Time to confront this lady. Alright, lady, I don't know if you're ready, but I am.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Oh shoot, he pulled out the book. Okay.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Bad cop or accuse?
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Oh shoot. Fuck.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Oh no, you shady woman.
Anna, do you want to go to jail? Do you want your baby to be born in jail? He was here.
He comes and goes. I can't control him.
Fuck, I should accuse this lady. Okay.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the
She's
shed.
Kali, man. You
Add in
should
the
have
assortment
thought
of
about
parts,
that at the
we
time.
can make Gabriel for 12 other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Oh, time to accuse. That's it. Enough of this bullshit.
You're lying, Anna. I think you're a willing accomplice in these robberies.
What proof do you have that I stole the cars?
Time to use
I think
the evidence.
Cole's animations are definitely the best. His facial animations.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like you can see it a lot.
You come into my house
Oh,
to
shit.
insult and bully me? I have known many policia like you.
Pass. Been sucking at this investigation.
Gabriel wasn't at work. Where can we find him?
He said he would never go back. Gabriel is out driving around in his car.
If you tell us where he is, I will try and bring him in. If we have to track him down ourselves, it could end very badly for him, Miss Rodriguez.
Alright.
He is out with his
I'm bringing your party. I'm
chivatos,
just waiting. I'm just watching MaNthar.
Julian and Enrique. They race on the corner of First and Santa Fe. I have pleaded with Gabriel to stop, but he would not listen.
As soon as we corner Gabriel, we'll be back for you, Anna. You had your chance to cooperate.
Man, I suck.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
Yeah, 1 out of 4.
Okay, I'm slowly getting the gist of what they're trying to do. They changed some options around from the original game, which weren't that great, so they switched them around to like good cop, bad cop, and accused. Apparently in the original game it was called, I think like I forgot what it was called, like a truth or lie or something like this. So most of the the reviews were saying that this is like the better way of approaching it. So you can play like a good cop, bad cop, or accuse them with evidence, basically. So they're like, this is like as close to a good solution they could possibly come up with. But it's not the best solution, but it's what they could come up with. Like everybody, like the reviews I was reading, everyone was, okay, let's go do this first. Everybody was, mostly the reviews were saying that it's, the remaster is a good job with all the DLC and extra stuff all combined in there. So it's like a good package. The only thing they were saying, like, they wish like Rockstar would have spent more time in like remastering the game.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend
Yeah,
at home
like the
while he goes
textures
off to play
especially.
cards?
You can notice that right away.
Textures and anti-aliasing.
Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Looking for it, right?
Okay. Straight through at the next junction.
Okay. Like the original game, I don't like the driving as much.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like, it's not the best driving in the world. Like, I don't want to really drive. Just to have to drive, basically. I can get the guy to drive too. My partner. I don't want to do that.
Do you trust him?
Yeah, at least he won't hit people.
Yeah.
There's also a trophy for driving like 195 miles or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was an option.
Oh, no, not 195 miles an hour. I'm just saying overall total drive 195 miles.
Oh, miles?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and it doesn't count if your partner's driving, so. Oh shit. Mini case. Should I take a mini case?
Up to you, man.
Oh no, it is this case. They're just informing me. Which means I'll have to give them a chase or something. Okay. It's got an open world, but it's got a very, very strict mission-based structure.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It's open world with an extremely strict mission-based structure, which I do appreciate right now, because I'm not in the mood for open world at this point, like super open world. I'm okay.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a big map, mind you. Oh shit.
Quick! They're getting away!
Who am I
Phelps,
chasing?
1247. Requesting assistance at First and Santa Fe.
What am I
Reports
doing?
of an illegal street race.
That's a good question.
Stay on Delgado.
Which one is Delgado? The red one?
He's getting away.
Dude, this car doesn't drive fast. Yeah, it looks like the red one, but my car doesn't drive fast. No, I think it's the red one because he reported in the case as well that it was the red. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Where'd he go? Disappeared? Oh, he took the
Delgado was
left.
our boy. Forget the others.
Thank God I took the bottom turn. I was about to take the right turn. Oh no! This is like a bunch of GTA places. Come on, buddy.
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
You ain't shit, Plata.
Hey, buddy. Oh. Come on.
There's a bit too saggy.
Come on. Oh my god. Oh, oh.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
I'm trying to hold it steady, buddy.
Awesome.
Don't move, buddy. Why the fuck are you running?
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto. Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricón. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's the man?
Of course you have to go after the Mexicans.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That Detective Phelps is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Alright.
So I didn't have to speak to that diplomat back at the office? I guess I didn't have to.
He just wants to give you his parking tickets he accumulated.
I'm probably gonna have a 3-star rating, I feel. Found nearly all the clues. Questions were not that correct. Yep, figured it. 3 stars. Oh, an audience with Consul General Valdez might have given you the thief as well as his motive. Okay. I guess next time when I do this.
You didn't figure out who the thief was?
No, I did. I caught him, but he's like, they're saying you would have caught him earlier if you had just spoken to the consul.
You have any plans for Weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
I like these flashback scenes. Remember, it gave you a good little perspective on his life. Yeah.
Good job, Kelso.
This white bread dude. I'll take it.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore's immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso? Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Yeah. Are you going to clean this rifle?
Got it.
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
I'm gonna throw one of these. Stand on the edge. 3, 2, 1, jump.
Oh snap! That dude got wiped out.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me.
Hit and run.
A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy tolerating him.
I need a drink. I got the goddamn jitters again.
The art style is very similar to what they had done for Bully. You remember Bully?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little more cleaned up.
Yeah, a little more cleaned up. Yeah. I have Bully on PS4 as well.
Come to California to be a secretary.
I bought it again.
Yeah, we did. We have it too.
Yeah, I played it on PS2 and I finished it back in the day. But I loved Bully so much, so I was like, I was absolutely going to buy it for PS4.
Okay.
The only ones I haven't bought for PS4 are like the ones which are really bad bad PS2 games. Like Max Payne's PS2 version was really bad. So as much as I would love to have it, it's a really bad version of the game. So I never bought that one, like things like that. The another Rockstar game that is my all-time favorite of all, you can say, is Manhunt, and I picked it up as well on PS4.
How was that?
Manhunt was pretty solid, dude. I don't know, a lot of people didn't play it. I don't know how I ended up playing it, to be honest. I think I saw the reviews for it and I was like, oh my god, I gotta play this game. And I bought it and played it. The funny story is my mom saw me playing it, and it's very gory, like it's super gory. So it's like it's got, yeah, you're just a plain murderer, just murdering people. So she saw me like playing in the living room, and then she was like, what are you playing? Because she saw me like basically like wrap people's heads up in plastic bags and like basically choke them, or take like these little shards of glass and just stab them in the neck. And she's like, what kind of game is this? Did you beat it completely or no? No, that game was good, dude. I believe it came out for PC, PS2, and Xbox. Manhunt 2 came out, but Manhunt 2 was so violent they censored it. I don't know if you ever heard that story. So they censored it, and then it became like a neutered little beast, so it wasn't even good. So
I think the first one was, it just went under the radar for a lot of people.
yeah, they didn't see what was going on, and then the second one they were like, oh my god, hold on a second, and they made Rockstar censored it, and then basically what the censorship was basically when he would kill the enemy, the camera would move away from the enemy. What the hell is the point of that? So a lot of people were like, this thing is not great anymore. So Manhunt 2 didn't get that many great reviews. But Manhunt 1 still holds up, and that thing has a good art style and overall like gameplay. That's why I think to this day you can easily hold up on that gameplay.
Honestly, I feel like Hitman took a lot of things from it.
Bust in there and find the goddamn
Yeah, it was a good game.
Movement, like the way the game plays. I think Hitman was very. Hitman came out after that. I think, right?
No, I believe.
Did it?
Hold on
No,
a second.
Hitman first.
No, Hitman came
I think
first,
Hitman
dude.
came out
Solid
first.
Hitman came first because I remember playing Hitman on the PC, dude. This I played on the PS2, and I played it on the PC like a while back before that. So Hitman came out before that. But this thing was awesome. My only complaint for Max Payne was that I wish Max Payne that they released on PS4 would have been not the PS2 one, but like a PC one, which was amazing, the one that I played. The PS2 one was horrible. Oh no, man. It was horrible. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I played it on PC, and that's the one that I missed out on, and I'm so pissed because I was so excited for Max Payne 3. Like I was literally excited. I was gonna play that game, and then I never got a chance. Yeah, I thought it was a cool game. Yeah. I feel like the games I was telling MaNthar, the games that I feel like at times I should pick up but I don't want to, are because the price at times is the Grand Theft Auto trilogy from PS2 that they have on PS4. I feel like San Andreas will somewhat still be playable to an extent that you could still play it. Vice City don't think it may hold up as much. 3 definitely does not hold up, so there's no point in playing 3. 3 is horrible. Yeah, Vice City. Specifically, I think one of the best things about Vice City is the sunny overall look to the graphics, and the second one I would say the best part is the soundtrack. I feel hands down one of the best GTA soundtracks is Vice City. I don't know why they stopped doing the whole thing, man. The whatchamacallit, PS2 remasters, not remasters, but re-releasing stuff. Just Sony just abandoned it. It was such a sad thing to see that
Looks
they
like the
abandoned.
DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA.
They're too busy making PS
I
Classic,
don't know,
man.
Cole. She's an easy make, and
That's
the DA
stupid.
likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
Saw it,
Give him something
tier.
better.
Yeah, there's like a supply drop. Somebody got it. Somebody already got it. Who's behind you?
Careful!
Coming along the right side.
Mhm.
Got him. You got him.
Yeah.
Detectives, over here.
I think this Scotty's gonna
Cole
come
Phelps,
around.
traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
All right, cue music.
Okay, let's rift up. Let's rift up.
Find him. I'm going on this mountain up here.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand a chance.
Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
This is a hit and run guy, right?
Yeah. At least wear some gloves, bro.
Realistically, his shin should be shattered. You're the most common cause of death from vehicular accident, right?
Most common causes of death, you're saying?
Yeah.
In the U.S., right?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, you know what the cause of death is for a vehicular. In car.
In car? Is your head hitting this stuff?
It's internal bleeding.
Yeah, but there's a specific way it happens.
The seatbelt thing. So
No. No, it's not actually. It's a ruptured aorta.
From the seatbelt, or are you saying from the impact?
No, just from the just because of like the deceleration you sustain. It's so much shear force that internally your aorta and your organs move so much that they can sever the aorta or tear it.
I see.
Yeah.
We can notify next of kin.
But it is internal bleeding. That's what.
Yeah.
Because it's really late, right? So a lot of people.
I know we looked at that seatbelt mark because a lot of them feel fine initially.
Yep.
And they don't look like they need attention right away, but you look for that, like, the red laceration externally. And
Yep.
if it follows, like, that belt usually when you're ready to go.
Yeah. That was
Oh,
actually
look at the
during
drama.
surgery. That was one of the questions they asked us. Yeah, because we had a lady come in
Patterson has life
with
insurance.
an accident, and the surgeon came. The surgeon had to go do a consult.
What do you even do to them? How do you resect the aorta?
So they have a patch. They have like a thing that's sort of like, it's like a clamp that like goes around it's not even like completely severed. It's just like sheared a little bit, right? So it's leaking. Yeah. So it's like just a little bit of shearing, and then they just like patch it up.
So what do we do with the? Do we do similar to the heart where we have external circulation going on as they do surgery on the aorta?
No, they clamp top, bottom. Yeah, it takes like literally like 30 seconds.
What have
It's
you
like
got on the
clamp
victim?
top, clamp bottom,
From all
and
reports, he was
pop it on, and then
intoxicated
you're
at the
done.
time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once
Yeah.
I've done the autopsy.
Yeah.
Looking him over now, I'd say
They
he died on
use it a
impact.
lot during
What about the chest
abdominal
wound?
surgery,
Isn't
so
that
I saw it a couple of
inconsistent?
times.
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Robot something though.
Yeah.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps.
Oh.
I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
I actually think it's cool.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
You think so? Is that you?
Yeah, down here.
Another day, another dollar.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
It's watching you.
I'm a robot, bro. I'm not agile. Like you can see through.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Yeah. This is like one. I like this part, like looking for clues and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Yeah, it's a very it's sort of like Quantic Dream meets Grand Theft Auto or slash Mafia. It's like this weird kind of thing going on.
Thought back toward me.
Yeah. That's why the heavy rain.
Yep.
Yeah.
Remember, it's like heavy rain means Grand Theft Auto.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
It's classic Quantic
Grand
Dream
Theft
stuff.
Rain.
What the hell is this?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Spark plug? Huh. Did the music die out?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
That means I don't think there are any more clues. Oh no.
You're gonna get raped in this alley.
That seems that way.
That's what's gonna happen.
Maybe. No.
Nope, music's still going on. Ooh! They have like touchpad functionality too in there now, so to drag things around just for the fun of it, I guess.
Or you would drag it around.
I haven't never seen anyone utilize touch.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case.
Remember when the
Phelps. Anyone
PlayStation
can
first
throw
came out? It was such a big thing. They kept like hyping up.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
I like opening up maps with it. That's about it.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what it's for at this point.
Yeah, I wish somebody would have used it properly. It's a sad thing. Ooh. Maybe they'll make it a screen in the future.
Eventually, that's what I think. That like an LED screen. That would be nice.
To like check inventory. Yeah.
Yeah, use it as your like inventory
Mhm.
map or whatever. You know what? I'm surprised no one's made an attachment for your PlayStation to your.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Now that more and more apps are allowing you to do that simultaneously. Let's make it $5 per night. That money.
I mean, they did that second screen with the with your phone, right? But that never really worked out.
And
or
the
something.
Vita. Yeah, I mean that and the Vita.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, no one made an attachment to the controller.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The biggest issue is when you're playing, you still have to look somewhere else completely, and then you have to keep the phone like in an area.
It's all yours, detective.
Lock it inside, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just very ineffective. But no one's put it where it could be right above the controller. Or like behind it maybe, a tiny bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I already saw this one.
I could see it being pretty dope. I don't know how useful it'll be, but like you can get enough people to buy it. Those stupid little devices that make man.
Yeah.
Where the hell?
People pay for pieces of plastic, man, just to do something with the controller. Like the Wii things.
We should create a prototype, because it can't be hard.
Yeah, just get proper molding and then you send it off to China.
Yep. Worst comes to worst, if you don't want to put up the money for everything, you can GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Want to buy it.
Another day, another dollar.
Because no one's done it, and more games are trying to utilize it, right? Like, think about it in Red Dead, you had the map there the whole time.
Yeah.
And the map was real-time functionality, so you could look down on your phone.
Oh, here's that other flashback thing with the psycho guy.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
Honestly, you need one bar coming from the back.
Fine.
With the magnet.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to society at large.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Speak to the lady first.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop you something. Let's go up here.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid.
Yep.
3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
I really like the way they did this, like the question part, using the book.
Yeah, look at her expressions now. I don't trust you, lady.
Why are you holding out on us?
I think you're
Mary?
saying that because she's black.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling.
They haven't applied this motion capture technology again.
Very embarrassing for the man.
Like this.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
Like, look at the facial expressions and work on this. Like, you can tell it's an old work, but it's like, it's still amazing. And which games have you seen like this sort of facial expression work? I don't think I've seen it in any other game. That like 30 plus cameras they use for mocap, they haven't done that again.
I think Senua does a very, very good job actually.
Yeah.
Senua probably does a better application than this.
No, but Senua's and all these people are doing the animation through software, right? This is like actual motion capture one.
No, it's motion capture too. They use cameras now.
Okay.
Like they had it connected. Almost all of them using this. Like, well, I think God of War probably did the same thing. They put like, it's more points than motion capture can get because it's direct video. So the faces are constantly being recorded from multiple angles.
Hmm.
So it gives them, instead of like mocaps like 20, 30 that you can attach, it's supposed to capture like 100 and some points. Uncharted is the same thing.
Hmm.
I think Uncharted they were saying they have over 100 different varying points on the face to capture.
Alright, let's see what your boy the bartender. Yeah.
This game was the gameplay was reliant upon that, right?
Yeah. You have to read people's faces and stuff, yeah?
Yeah. Those games they appeal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, let's add more realism. This game has to do it. That's what I love. That's what I love about it, right? Like, you have to be able to read reactions. If you can't,
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this at all.
William Shelton, 738 West.
Yeah, I'm basically that's all I'm doing. I'm just looking at him.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Oh, messed up.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna.
That's some Nair level shit.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Yeah, what's treatment for bronchitis?
Huh?
What's the treatment for bronchitis?
Not really antibiotics these days. Yeah.
Just symptomatic treatment.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, give me 1 second. I can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Damn. Oh my god, 3 big places to go? Yeah, I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah?
That's like a lot of...
This is the last round and we're just gonna fully watch you.
Really? Jesus. Okay.
Your entertainment after this round.
Yeah, we're gonna quit just to watch you play.
Okay.
Make this break quick.
Now then I'll just keep playing.
I'm like tired now of it. You get away, just chill out. I wish we would have started playing this like earlier in the week. It was like 3 days I didn't even play it. I didn't watch people play. Doing perfect.
You basically watched me finish Red Dead.
Yeah, that was fun too.
Oh, you finished it?
Yeah. Yep.
Were you happy with it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say I was happy with it. About time, yo. Holy crap, that was brutal.
Were you really happy?
I mean, I'm just looking at it, the overall experience. Yeah. That's it.
We need to take this up with Leroy.
It depends. I mean, everybody's gonna have a different view about that anyways.
You still have like side quests and stuff?
Yeah. Well, there's the epilogue, so if you do that. Damn, I'm only missing week 3, 4, and 5.
Tomorrow we can just do the secret battle passes that'll help us level up.
Yeah.
People want to talk to me on the phone today because we talked about if she's astronaut. He's been out of town. So he talked
Really?
to me and he's like, did the new season come out? Stuff like that. He's like, oh, did it? He's like, oh, today sounds like that's crazy.
So the wife was there when it happened,
kid,
but then
man.
left the scene.
You're right. That's
These
pretty
kids
unusual
nowadays
behavior.
are so addicted to this game.
She
man.
could be in
It's
shock.
crazy.
I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think... Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Any central unit, 459 with possible suspects inside at 829 South Olive. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
I like his car though. I like the look of it.
Yeah.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see.
Let me know if it's too
Come
loud.
in, won't you?
It's loud, it's loud.
Yeah. Better? We good? Yeah.
Incidental.
That was incidental.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think this is anything.
Then why would you even make me pick it up? Let it be. Do I really need to pick that up?
Yeah, definitely go after the fort, man.
Like, is there even really a need for me to pick it up to be like, oh, what am I getting out of it? Like, not even fun.
Hey, MaNthar, is there a setting in your share thing that you can mute everybody?
I don't think this is going to help us.
I think so, maybe. Let me check.
Yeah, I think you might have to set it, because like I keep hearing you like double.
How about now?
Once you go back to the stream, we'll go tell.
What about now?
Yeah, I still hear you.
Okay, 1 second. What about now? Is it good now?
Could I have a delay?
I think it should be fine now. Is it fine now?
I can't tell. Can't tell because like this is a delay. I don't know if you're saying it.
No good to me.
I think it's still there. You probably actually click broadcast my voice. Because that's the only way that our voice is echoing back to him. Yeah, maybe. Or PlayStation just glitched and when you clicked it and act like you did it. That's a good email. Thomas James. Yeah. It's promising. Senior Medical Director for Highmark Blue Cross. Yeah. I think your sister's too excited about me calling a woman instead of Mr.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kinda hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Oh, shit.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Stone face, man. No emotion at the moment.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Where's the telephone?
I'm gonna try the kitchen.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
How are you doing here in the corner?
Yo, dude was asking for it. He bent over and everything. He was sure about that. I hear him. I fell down. Yeah,
Right turn, coming up.
Yeah.
left. Take the next right.
This weekend I gotta go to the office party. Yeah. Otherwise I'd like rolling with you guys.
No need to say it twice, bro.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
But was it her?
Sabo. The guy, I think, with the right?
Mm-hmm. So how do I pick this shit up then? Who was a Shelton registered the rest of Lincoln Continental owner? William Shelton. So do I go back to the cafe?
That's the only one that was highlighted.
No, I mean the cafe was where the whole shenanigan started, so.
All units in the vicinity, see the security guard at 459 there now at 536 South Figueroa. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
Is that Sab? No, that's not Sab. So why is this place even highlighted anymore? They should just remove the highlight from here.
Yeah. What's the... It means there's a clue by, right?
No, so they normally if you're done with the place, they cross it off. Like, rays should be crossed off because...
What's the magnifying glass mean on the bottom?
It's a clue. But where do you see all these clues? That's why there's the music here. Otherwise there'd be music here. See this clue, I've already seen all these clues. There's no music here. It's because I've already seen everything. There's really no need for me to be here. But they should cross it off. Normally, so far they've been crossing it off, like going like, okay, you've seen the place? No more. Like, Sabo is the one.
So you go to the house.
So I could just go to whose house? I could do locations I have right now are. Why is Race Cafe highlighted? I don't get why it's highlighted.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what it was before too.
Or is it because I'm here right now?
Look at 'em?
Because I'm here right now?
Yeah, probably.
I could go to the Shelton residence where the... But there's really no need.
I mean, he's the Shelton's friend, right?
Shelton is the hit and run stuff. I'll just go there.
Right up ahead.
Wait, it said if you go back to Sabo. Right.
Where? People?
Yeah, people, Sabo. Sorry for the delay. People, Sabo.
Friend of Lester and Lorna Pattinson. That's it.
So go to where is that? Oh, the Patterson's not location.
No, Pattinson is. I went to the Pattinson's home. That's where I met the lady.
Well, so why don't you go there?
Already? If they're still there? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Patterson house then.
Take the next right.
Yeah, if they're still there or not. Makes sense.
Straight over. Straight ahead here.
Oh god.
Christ alive! Straight through at the next junction.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with
think
it.
I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo.
Stupid police.
Can you shoot him?
Sabo,
Right.
stop or I will shoot.
It's so close.
Of course.
You come any closer and I will pull the trigger.
How long
I
do you
could
think
have
you can hold
saved him.
out?
I could have saved.
Help me!
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
Help me after.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
If I had timed it properly, I could have just made him give up. Like on the road, maybe.
Yeah.
But
You're so close.
yeah.
I think the first time I asked you, you checked. Maybe if you would have waited there and down that
So,
road.
I give you a hit and run, You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Four-star? Yep, figured 4-star. So I should have charged the driver too. I guess I should have gone to Shelton's or the other place first.
I hate when games make you do.
Phelps, Kowski. Beat cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain.
I mean, it's fine. Like they made me close the case, right? I just didn't catch the other criminal, I guess. I just didn't catch the guy
who.
who
The more bent
hit
cars
that
we
stuff.
bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
Wait,
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
If I had to get the driver and get him, and I have to get the murderer, who would you go after first?
The murderer, right?
Yeah, and then without me giving.
Oh, like yeah.
Then you would go after the driver.
Yeah, true. Like I could, yeah.
Do it in the owner that they want you to
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Like yeah. Then later on.
Like that, yeah, and that's not logistically how you would do it in real life.
Well, it's like Game World, right? Because they're like, oh, if you go after the final boss, it's the end of the game, basically, in a way. That's what it is. It's not like, oh, you kill the boss and then you go after the other guy too. It's not like that. That's like old mechanics, right? Still, like, I don't think I've seen another game try this sort of detective work that this game has.
No, I wish they do another one. I actually really enjoyed the process.
I know the other one that comes close to it, people talk about. It's not as good. Is the Sherlock Holmes ones?
Man, they got terrible reviews.
Yeah.
Did you try one?
I didn't try one, but we can't. Oh, you tried one?
Yeah, I have one.
The last one was the Devil's Daughter one. Got like okayish reviews. That's the one they say is like sort of similar to this. That's the only series that comes closest to this.
Not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe it.
Brought her socks.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy. You got a problem, pal?
If they took like a large group code, that would really annoy it.
This town's dangerous.
You guys gonna be on late tonight or not?
Yeah, I'll just probably like get to this case and see what the case is.
They're calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
What a case. You hear whether they're making any progress?
Well, Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having her death strewn all over the front pages.
First person? I mean in VR?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's first person.
Yeah, first person. No, I meant for this game. Or do you just teleport to the vehicle?
That's the car pole, just pulling out of the drive.
Oh shit.
Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Come here, bitch.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Oops, sorry. Excuse me.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Give yourself up! Now!
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed limit.
Get bracelets on yourself.
Out of the car now!
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
You look like a dick.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
And he made out the bill of sale personally?
Of course he did. He kept a facsimile for his records. Check with him.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's story.
What? Did we come in this car? I don't think we came in this car, bro. Okay.
What? I think he's telling the truth.
Well, the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
through.
The paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
Uh-huh. I get it now. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, you'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism, Stefan.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better now. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Straight on here. Next right.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Frazer, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke, too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Oh, that's all I want.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
Oh, no, you don't. Face has got a weird expression.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Well, Harrison might be off the hook, but we can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
No. I was falling asleep. Yeah, I'm gonna call this thing and I'm gonna call it.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Hopefully again tomorrow.
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
Yep.
I'll relay the information.
Are there any messages for me?
James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case.
Alright, give me 1 second. Let me listen to this call, then I'll end the stream.
Thanks, man.
Okay. Just finish that. James Velasco. Yeah, you were saying, let me quit now. Yeah. Let me stop the stream first.